What if I told you that hip-hop's biggest cover-up just exploded in a courtroom, and Diddy's name is right at the center of it? Jamie Foxx, the Oscar-winning actor we all love, vanished out of nowhere. And when he finally came back, he was barely recognizable. Thinner, quieter, distant. Something was seriously wrong. Now hold your breath, because we just got courtroom testimony, not gossip, not whispers, real legal testimony from someone who used to be inside Diddy's circle, his own former bodyguard.
Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
Jamie Foxx, y'all, was reportedly filming something at one of those infamous parties, you know the ones, those freaky, no phones, don't ask, don't tell nights that Diddy is rumored to throw for the Hollywood elite. Parties so disturbing that nobody dares to describe what really goes down. And when Jamie started poking around with a camera, Diddy snapped. According to the courtroom bombshell, Jamie may have been hiding a tape that could destroy Diddy's legacy forever. This ain't speculation anymore. This is real, sworn testimony. It's no longer a wild party story. It's a full-blown cover-up unraveling before our eyes.
Baby oil, more than 1,000 bottles altogether.
How's it like? I was in that tunnel though. It was hot in that tunnel.
Diddy completely lost it in court, not over Cassie, not over lawsuits, but over Jamie Foxx. His former bodyguard, big homie CC, took the stand and dropped a grenade on the courtroom. He didn't just say Diddy got mad, he said Diddy allegedly tried to poison Jamie Foxx. Yes, poison. Big homie CC has been hinting at this for months on podcasts and lives, but now he's saying it under oath. He's risking everything. And when he spoke those words, the courtroom went dead silent.
I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
Diddy banged the table, red-faced, fuming. It took security to calm him down. And the internet? It's already on fire. People have never believed the official story about Jamie's health scare. They never bought the stroke excuse. Something always felt off. And now the puzzle pieces are finally snapping together. So why would Diddy want Jamie gone? Well, here's where things get dark. Real dark. Jamie has publicly talked about filming at Diddy's wild parties. He's joked about what he saw. But according to this courtroom shocker, Jamie may have accidentally captured something he wasn't supposed to. Something criminal. And that's when everything changed.
One day I flipped it on him and showed up in it was town car days. I had a town car. Popped out the town car with a camera. Said, yo, Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this. The whole thing, we need to document this, Playboy. He was like, yo, let him through. And I'm like, all right, I'm through. And I had the big Canon camera. It wasn't like this.
Sure, yeah.
I had the big Canon camera with the light and the battery. Yo, do that again, Puff.
I mean, why would Diddy want to poison Jamie Foxx?
If you know that you have, well, just to give some insight to people watching, when you come under federal investigation, they send you a target letter. You know, you get informed that you're being investigated. So if you wanted to tie up loose ends and you were concerned that people that you knew could incriminate you, you may have interest in eliminating them. We've seen this all throughout history.
There's a theory now, backed by Big Homie's statement, that Jamie recorded footage of something that could bring Diddy's entire world crashing down. The timing is chilling. Jamie disappeared from the spotlight shortly after, only to re-emerge months later, frail, quiet, careful. The timing lines up perfectly with Big Homie's claims. Fans are connecting the dots. The stroke story, they're calling it a distraction, a lie, a cover-up. And Diddy, he knows the truth is slipping out. That courtroom meltdown wasn't just rage, it was panic. Because if what Big Homie CC said is even half true, and if more evidence surfaces, then this isn't just a scandal. It's a criminal conspiracy with jail time. And the courtroom still wasn't ready for what came next. Because after the poisoning claim, the big question hanging in the air was, why would Diddy go that far? The answer, according to multiple insiders, the tapes. Jamie has never hidden the fact that he attended those parties, but now people believe he didn't just go for fun. He may have recorded Diddy or someone else doing something illegal.
Yo, Playboy, this party's $1.5 million. I said, like, for what? I mean, what are you saying? He said it costs $1.5 million to throw this party. I said, Puff, oh my God, I love it. The party's amazing. Yes, the mayor is here and everything. I said, but that's too much money. I said, you come to my place in LA, I'll throw you a party for $400 that will rival this party. And he got a little mad because, you know, he was like, yo, no, I'm known for this shit. Don't front.
And once Diddy found out, That's when the pressure started. That's when Jamie went MIA. That's when the stroke narrative was born. And just like that, Jamie vanished from the red carpets, the interviews, the spotlight. And when he came back, he was different, thinner, quieter, almost like he was afraid. And when fans asked what happened, he didn't say much, but what he didn't say was even louder.
I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. You know, I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with now, you know, by being quiet, sometimes things, you know, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. And then, you know, some people were talking about I'm clone. Well, check this out. Just kidding you. Not clone, man, but I'm here on earth because of some great people. I'm here on earth because of God, man.
In one post-recovery interview, a reporter asked Jamie point blank about Diddy's rumored involvement. Jamie didn't deny it. He just went silent. Not even a nervous laugh, just a cold pause.
How are you, buddy? You looking great? Hey, I have a question for you about this whole P. Diddy thing. About the rumors that just online are just crazy. I wonder if you could just clear it up for the fans and...
God bless you.
How are you feeling though?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better.
Is the poisoning rumors true or not? I know it's kind of crazy, right?
In another clip, a fan shouted, "Is it true?" about what they say happened. Jamie smirked, then dropped this cryptic bomb. "That's something I won't say on camera." That moment sent shockwaves through the fan base. People knew he was hiding something.
April 11th last year, bad that 8:30. Ask my boy what happened. It was gone for 20 days. I lived in Atlanta.
Wow.
So they told me I'm in Atlanta. They told me my sister and my daughter took me to the first doctor. Out of all I could they the part of the track. Ex-doctor said, something going on up there. I won't say it on camera. I won't say everything's last stop. It was up.
Then came the Netflix special. Jamie made a joke about leaving Diddy's parties early. "I left those parties by 9 o'clock, he quipped. The crowd laughed. But those following the courtroom drama, that joke hit differently. That wasn't comedy, that was a message. Jamie was distancing himself without saying too much.
Internet said that Puffy tried to kill me. I left them parties early. I was out by 9. Something don't look right. It's slippery in here.
And Jamie wasn't the only one using humor to dodge the truth. Suddenly, all the celebrities who'd attended those parties were singing the same tune. See, I didn't stay long. I left before it got weird. Now fans are asking if they knew the vibes were off, why did they keep going? What were they really doing there?
I've been to probably everyone. I've been to every Puff party. I've been to every white party since 2009. I've been to every party. But as far as the freak-offs, I don't know about that. I just...
Then Jaguar Wright stepped into the spotlight and dropped her own bomb. She hinted that Jamie didn't just attend those parties, he hosted them.
You know, Jamie done a lot. The naked basketball games that he hosted. I mean, everybody knew. And there's no point in me hiding it now because his fate has been sealed, whatever it may be. But everybody knew if you went to a party at Jamie's house that at midnight, the witching hour began. And basically he would have a party and everybody would be in there. But at 12 o'clock, the women would start to take off their clothes and you would have to guess if you were with a cisgender woman or a transgender woman. So some of these dudes, they already been making out with these chicks, you know, they already been doing all kinds of stuff. And then the clothes come off and you figure out whether or not you got a chick or a chick with a dick. That was a standard. Or the night that another male.
Let's not forget, Jamie himself once admitted he invited Diddy to his events.
That will rival this party. And he got pissed at me. He said, yo, don't play with me. Yo, I am. I'm Diddy, you know what I'm saying? I said, no, I'm not. I respect you. But in LA, I'm known for throwing like these cool little parties. So he came to LA to my modest little home. He showed up, well, he called like Saturday morning. Yo, Playboy, I'm in town, make it happen. I said, cool. So I went into my little phones, called about 200 of the coolest people. They all came to my house. Puff showed up with, you know, SUVs and FBI. It was just, you know, it's crazy. And, you know, because it was, you know, Puff was always sort of dangerous, you know, so he had all kinds of people following. So he gets out and he comes to my house and he said, oh, that's the girl on that show and that's the guy on that show. And I said, yeah, we're all friends. We all hang out. He said, oh, man.
So now the question isn't just what did Jamie see, it's what was Jamie part of? Was he an innocent caught in the web, or was he deep inside the very darkness he's now running from? While the Jamie claims were going viral online, Diddy's courtroom disaster was only getting worse, because just as Big Home CC's testimony was exploding all over social media, Cassie entered the courtroom. And her words were just as devastating. Cassie didn't hold back, not even a little. When she took the stand, she didn't just tell her truth, she unleashed it. She spoke about the years of control, the manipulation, the power games. From the outside, Diddy looked like a flashy music mogul, but according to Cassie, behind closed doors, he was something else entirely. Something dangerous. She painted a disturbing picture, public freakouts, behind-the-scenes humiliation, twisted emotional control. And it wasn't just her words, she backed it up. According to court insiders, Cassie confirmed the existence of the infamous video, yes, that one, the one Diddy allegedly tried to bury forever. She claimed he paid off the hotel to suppress the footage, but it didn't work. The video leaked anyway, it went viral, and it shattered the illusion.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. We discussed it. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Cassie's voice didn't tremble. She stood tall. She described how Diddy manipulated her into doing things she never wanted to do, how he made her feel like saying no wasn't even an option. At first, she thought she had power, that she had a voice, but over time, that voice disappeared, and when it came to Diddy's so-called freak-offs, Cassie said she participated out of fear, not choice.
Is there ever a time that you enjoyed the freak-offs? This is when Cassie got choked up and she said, I did, but only because I got to spend one-on-one time with Combs, and I really did love him.
One message she read in court broke everyone's heart. She told Diddy that one of those freak-offs made her feel dirty and grim, like she didn't even recognize herself anymore.
She said that after that first freak-off, she said she felt dirty.
She also told the court how Diddy tracked her phone, controlled what she wore, monitored what she could post online. We're talking surveillance-level control. It wasn't just about image, it was about domination. He dictated her hair. Sometimes he wanted her sexy, sometimes like a tomboy. White nails always, especially at the freak-offs. The way she looked wasn't hers to choose. And that's not even the most terrifying part. Cassie said she knew those freak-offs were being recorded, she knew blackmail was a possibility, and she lived in fear that one day those tapes would surface if she ever upset him. And Cassie wasn't alone. Another witness stepped up, Dawn Richard, former member of Danity Kane. She backed everything up. She'd seen the violence, the control, the fear. At this point, Diddy's public image wasn't just dented, it was obliterated. All that talk about being a mogul, an icon, a visionary, gone. Now the world was seeing the truth. A deeply disturbing truth of abuse, control, and a pattern that spanned years. But when you add the Jamie Foxx situation into this mess, we're talking about something criminal. Because think about it, Big Homie CC accused Diddy of trying to poison Jamie. That's not just scandalous, that's attempted murder. And with Cassie's testimony showing how Diddy treated the people closest to him, that accusation suddenly doesn't feel so far-fetched. And as this case explodes, one thing has become terrifyingly clear. This might just be the tip of the iceberg. Insiders like Jaguar Wright are warning, this isn't over. She's already said big names might go missing before they ever make it to the stand. That's how high the stakes are. The public is watching closely, anxiously. They want answers, and they're asking, where's Jamie Foxx's full statement? What does he know? Why hasn't he gone on the record? And what exactly was Diddy trying so hard to hide? Because if prosecutors can connect the dots, if they believe Diddy actually tried to eliminate a witness, then we're not just talking about lawsuits and settlements, we're talking criminal charges. We're talking prison. This could be the fall of one of the most powerful men in music, not because of a bad album or a shady deal, but because of what he did when no one was supposed to be looking. Except someone was looking, and they may have filmed everything. So here we are. The question is on you now. Do you believe it? Do you think Diddy really tried to silence Jamie Foxx forever, to cover up the secrets of those freak-off parties? Or is this just another Hollywood rabbit hole? Drop your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay locked in, because this isn't the kind of news you'll see on the front page. This is the truth they never wanted us to know.